Hey, pre-notification gang. There's a new Jujutsu Kaisen trailer. Didn't it just come back? What is it? This one? I thought it was back off the break. Thanks for your sub, Sonnen and Rose. And Biologist. And Sandman. And the resub. Ride Mail and Neutrino. And the Prime No Kin. Yeah, I'm very excited for Mortal Kombat 1. And it will probably outsell Street Fighter. I don't know if it'll be like a bigger esport or anything, but it'll probably outsell it. Thanks for some solid Julian, Toaster, Furs, and Murphy. And the Prime Stardust. Give some someone else and resub Flynn and Liana. Thanks, Liana. Hope you're doing well. When's the new MWL coming? Should be up in the next couple of days. It just takes a little bit to edit because there's a lot going on. There's a resub Tabasco. You could do both scoots, because I'll also be watching TennoCon later. There's your sub Geo. Your resub Seismic and Neon. When's the D&D stream? Like I said, probably about 4 weeks out-ish. We've got a lot of resources going into it and building a lot of things out for it, so it takes a little while. Thanks for your sub, Kimmy. Tier 1 Slim. Am I going to try the new Sonic Forces on the 28th? No. I will not. What happened in the mini fridge? I moved all of them because I'm putting something else there. It's really fucking cool. The problem is it's a little too big to actually make it into the door frame. So I've got to take the door frame off, and it's just been a bit of a project. We have something cool going there now. Doing a little redecorating. Thanks to resub Leon, Ross, and Milas. No, not doing Armored Core today. Maybe later tonight, but not today. It's really fun, though. I've seen a lot of people... Well, I guess it's very divisive. I guess a lot of people just really don't like mech games, is the impression I'm getting, because it's a really, really good mech game. So, like, last night when we were playing it, it is really good. But it seems a lot of people, it is just not their cup of tea. As you said, Princess. Steve, the game is in an oversaturated genre? More like in a dead genre. What do you mean? It's not like mech games are super huge these days. I can't think of any like mech games that are big at the moment. I mean, back in the day there was a lot of mech games. Not anymore though. Is there some corn in soccer? Bits Brady. You hear about the women's football player being kissed by the Spanish Football Federation president? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see, resub Sunny, Barry, and Yo-Yo. The resub Ernie. You excited for the new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen coming out? Yeah. Here, I'll look up the soccer incident. If I do soccer player kissed, will it come up? Oh, it is the first thing that comes up. Spain's soccer federation stands by its chief amid uproar over kiss. Let's take a peek here. I'm the authority on all things smooching related, so I'll pass the ultimate judgment. But apparently not on NBC. I'm not turning off my ad block. Okay, let's take a peek. Spain's soccer chief, Luis Rubiales, is temporarily suspended after World Cup kiss. FIFA on Saturday suspended the head of Spain's soccer federation, Luis Rubiales, following allegations that he's forcibly kissed a player during the Women's World Cup medal ceremony. This doesn't look like an allegation. that immediately looks like a kiss. Here's a video.
De este maravilloso deporte, dedicándole ese título de campeona de este planeta.
Hey, where's the allegation? I'm watching it happen right here.
Título de campeona de este planeta.
I understand you have to say allegation as a publication, but I mean, he blatantly grabs her head and then kisses her. Jesus Christ. He smacked her ass too, did he? Where do you see that? No, it looks like he pats her back on the way by after forcibly kissing her. The way he grabs her head, too, is so aggressive. He looks like one of those bodybuilders doing a feat of strength where they blow up a watermelon in their hands. Jesus. Okay, so this happened 3 days ago. Thanks to the resub Psycho, Tidleon, and Hobo. It was an unacceptable gesture, and Mr. Rubiales' apologies are not enough. They are not even suitable. Therefore, he must continue taking steps to clarify what we saw. We continue to ask for the resignation of the man who has harassed and assaulted a woman. His excuses are useless. This person must resign. Yeah, agreed. This guy seems like a fucking weirdo. Dangerous weirdo. Someone that does this is one of those guys that has that, like, fuck you money, that kind of power where they feel like they can do anything and face no consequences. And it looks like that seems to be the case since he hasn't resigned nor been forced to. Bob Barker just died. No. Oh, wait, Bob Barker, didn't he die a while ago? Is there resub Devante? No, he didn't. Oh, wow. I really thought he'd passed away quite a while back. I have to apologize. There's no other option, right? And furthermore, learn from this and understand that when you're the president of an institution as important as this federation, you have to be more careful, especially in ceremonies. What a strong statement. Rubiales has previously called those criticizing him idiots. What do you mean I can't kiss any woman I want without any level of consent or anything? What kind of world are we living in? Fucking woke mind virus? Can't grab a woman's head and fucking kiss her? Unbelievable. It was a mutual gesture that was totally spontaneous, prompted by the huge joy of winning a World Cup. The Prezi and I have a great relationship. His behavior with all of us has always been 10 out of 10, and this was a natural gesture of affection and gratitude. So is this the actual woman saying this? Sounds like it. But didn't she also up here say that she didn't like it? In a live stream of the team celebrating their locker room after the game, Hermoso says, I didn't like it. As she has apparently shown a video or photo of the kiss, she says, what do I do? Look at me. Look at me. So why is she saying this down here? Oh. Relvo reports that Hermoso did not actually write or say that statement. Source, I fucking made it up. No, she said she loved it. In fact, she said she wants to start dating the president. This is how they're announcing their marriage. It's Spain, dude. They kiss as a hello and goodbye. Well, tell that to Hermoso and everyone else with eyes. I can't say I've ever seen a greeting or a goodbye like this, where you go up to someone, you grab their skull, and you fucking plant a mean smooch on it without them wanting any part of that and obviously being very upset about it. And it's usually on the cheeks. These are some Loro, Dallas, Rigo, Victory, Nelif, and Dinham. Okay, so then what's the update? He's been suspended. It'll bar Rubiales from all soccer-related activities at both the national and international level for the next 90 days while a disciplinary committee reviews the incident. He fully trusts FIFA and reiterates that in this way he is given the opportunity to begin his defense so that the truth prevails and his complete innocence is proven. The Federation said in a statement, "What do you mean? I watched it. Was this a premeditated, calculated marketing play or something? Like, what do you mean? The truth. What the fuck? We could all see him do it. What in the world? You're missing vital context. She grabbed his wiener. What was he supposed to do? It was free pizza. He didn't fuck her. She fucked him. This is an outrageous defense. Just say he got way too excited and he's also a big fucking weirdo. There's not like more context. It's a 5-second clip and all of it happens within that 5 seconds. He's a prime unlicensed stock in the resub gray. No, I'm not doing Crota's End. On Friday, the players from the Spanish national women's soccer team vowed to not play again until Rubiales and the other leaders stepped down. Oh, Jesus. That's pretty big. FIFA reiterates its absolute commitment to respect the integrity of all persons and therefore condemns with the utmost vigor any behavior to the contrary. Okay, well, ask him to step down then. Tell him he's got to go, Buster. Take a hike. Thanks to resub Arku, Pewick, and Jack. Look at his other controversies. Is this something he's known for? A serial smoocher? Let's see. What would I even type in? Because this is obviously the biggest one. Spanish football boss caught grabbing his crotch next to Queen and her underage daughter during his scandalous World Cup celebrations. What the fuck? Damn, this guy sounds like a real weirdo. Jesus. Thanks to resub Yak Aries Forsane in the Prime Junior. He also apparently used the Federation's money for an orgy. Oh my god, I've got to look that up. If I just type in Luis Rubiales orgy, will it come up? Yes, it did. Luis Rubiales accused of hosting orgies with money from Spanish Football Federation. What? How did he get to keep his job from this? He used the Federation's money for orgies, and they're like, yeah, that's alright. Is he just the only one that's super open about it? Did they all use it for orgies? Luis Rubiales' name is increasingly being associated with scandal. This is in 2022, by the way. The president of the Spanish Football Federation was earlier forced to defend himself against the accusations of corruption in collaboration with Cr1tikal, and now the anti-corruption department is investigating him again. According to El Mundo, Rubiales has been accused of hosting private parties at a chalet in the region of Granada. He used Federation money to fund these parties at which 8 to 10 young girls would arrive at the chalet. They were expensed under the pretense of work event at which the closest members of his team were present. The accusing party is Juan Rubiales, his uncle and former chief of staff. Juan also headed his campaign for the presidency of the RFEF before he was sacked in 2022. Among the statements, he accused his nephew of hiring private investigators to follow head of Spanish Players Association David Aganzo and telling him that he needed to find a way of getting money out of the Federation. Wow. Seems like a good guy. What a character. And they've already had a player strike for not having a good enough coach and abuse from the coach. Jesus. What the fuck is going on? I think it's Resub Tari, Banana, Doodle, and the Prime Smogy. Or Sumaji. I don't know how he still has his job. Now, of course, this kind of thing, maybe they don't take seriously. That's the impression I'm getting. They don't actually care that the man just fucking, without consent, just planted a wet kiss on a completely upset player who did not consent to it. Maybe they don't take that seriously, but he's spending their money on orgies. Why wouldn't they care about that? How does he keep his job? Thanks for resub, Mateo. Because they were invited. Oh, good point. Thanks to the resub Xanavert, Blazer, and the Prime Weep. The resub LCF. I am going to watch TennoCon. I'm going to tune in around like 4:30 or so. Do they have an in-game event for it this time around? I'll probably just hop on to check in like an hour or so. I think Matt's joining me, so I'm kind of waiting for him. Thanks to resub Ascender. Thanks to Prime Slim. Okay, I got TennoCon pulled up. Let me text Matt. Thanks to resub Prey. Is season 2 of this done already? No, they were on break. You missed the final part? What, did they have like an after credits thing? Oh, it's this. I saw this all over Twitter. William Moist Meter Napoleon? Is that a show or movie? Oh, I'm reading something real quick. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching TennoCon today. I didn't know it was starting yet. I think this is just like the opening ceremony. Like, I don't think this is... Here, hold on, let me see. Because Matt and I were talking about watching around like 4:30 or so.
For so long.
Yes.
It's such a great way
Yeah, I think this is mainly the opening.
a whole people and kind of get that sense that now they trust you.
To show you who they really are and like.
And then they have this dignity.
Yeah.
They're not just this, they're victimized, but they're not just victims.
It's
And
the
there's
5
this
years of art
integrity
showcase
and pride
right
to
now.
them that they have in themselves. And
That
what
makes
they do.
sense. I am going to be watching it though. I never missed TennoCon. What the fuck is TennoCon? Warframe. They go over all things Warframe and Digital Extremes related. Thanks to the resub LD. Looking something up real quick. Okay. Thanks, resub Sunny. Yeah, Armored Core's been good. But I see that it's very divisive. There's a lot of people that hate it and a lot of people that love it. Which is surprising. I thought it would be more unanimously enjoyed. Thanks, resub Cream. What did he say? Oh, this. Yeah, here.
Fucking retard. Oh my god. We start. No, I like kids. Well, I swear to God, I do. All my life, I'm a little child predator. What, bro?
Yeah, so he got banned for that. The desperation to try and get a little viral clip. And he got banned for being like a threat to children. I mean, he's playing Fortnite and saying that he's a child predator. It's like the worst joke ever. He's maintained for the last like 48 hours that it was just a joke, just a meme, and that it's very unjust that he got banned for it. Why would he say that? Because he's quirky. And he wanted to do a little shock humor take. Is it tier 1 Italy? Is it a permaban? It's an indefinite ban. So could be, could not be. No way of knowing. No edgy jokes. What's the joke, though? This isn't really a joke. He just says that he's a child predator. Like, especially when you're playing Fortnite, which is all children. Like, why even take the chance? That's not a normal edgy joke. Because there's no punchline, except for him. Like, him being the child predator and liking children, I guess, is the punchline.
We start. No, I like kids. Well, I swear to God, I do. All my life, I'm a little child predator. What, bro?
Like, why would you even bother taking the chance? Yeah, it's just an unhinged thing to say. Just an absolute dog shit joke, I guess. I don't know why you'd even make a joke like that, aside from trying to get that little viral shock clip, I guess. But man, that came at a higher price than he thought it would be. Is you said Tommy? It's still a joke, though. Yeah, but I mean, imagine you're playing Fortnite and saying that you like little kids and are a child predator. Like, why even risk it? Oh, this guy could just be kidding, haha. Or we could have, like, an Amos Yee situation where the guy was just a troll for the longest time talking about pedophilia, and turns out he was actually a pedophile with tons of child porn on his computer. Now he's in jail. Like, why even risk it? This isn't, like, a normal thing to say. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Especially in a landscape of all kids. You guys don't remember Amos Yee? Thanks, Resub Shadow. And the Resub Daka. Whenever he wants, Dylan. I'm always up to collab with Cherma. I love him. He's a tier 1 Doug. Like that guy who made the pedophile song a while back. Mr. Girl. Yeah. Just a real fucking weird thing. Thanks, Resub Magnus. Is Mr. Girl a real pedophile? I don't know, he just made that post about being a pedophile. He just had like that big thing about it on Twitter. Dude's completely unhinged. You're about the Florida man who stole 11K worth of meat. 11K worth of meat. Florida man caught on video stealing $11,000 of food. God, hold on. It's making me turn off ad block. $11,000 worth of meat and ingredients from a restaurant on August 17th. There's got to be a ton. How did he transport all that meat out? Officers noted he stole $10,885 worth of fresh meats and cooking ingredients. There's actually just 4 fillets. I don't know how expensive a fillet is, but yeah, maybe he just got the big expensive cuts, carried it all out in 2 hands. Reading the headline, I would have thought he'd need like a U-Haul or something, because that's a lot of money in meat. He planned pretty well. Trash bag, nice. So he's really been hounding this place. This is the second time, or he did it twice last week, and now this again. This has become his own little personal grocer with a 100% off discount. Goddamn. Thanks for resub. Mona Lube in the Prime Scroll. To be fair, meat is pretty expensive. True. But I mean, $10,000, $11,000 worth of meat that's an exceptionally large amount of meat. Maybe it was Salt Bay's restaurant. Nah, not enough gold flakes. Thanks, Resub Turbo. You should do a Starbucks tier list. I don't like coffee. That wouldn't even be like a good idea for me. That's like all they have. You hear about the $1 million DoorDash scammer. The $1 million DoorDash scammer. No, look it up. Stanford man scammed DoorDash drivers in California out of nearly $1 million. Holy shit. How? He stole $1 million from 700 DoorDash drivers. Alexis Cleveland said she got an unexpected call during what appeared to be a simple DoorDash delivery. Cleveland, 29-year-old Sacramento resident, said she was on her way to pick up a single piece of fruit ordered from delivery from a local supermarket through DoorDash when she got a text telling her not to complete the order. The text, which was then followed by a call, came from a person claiming to be DoorDash support team member. The guy said he was from DoorDash and he told me not to complete the order. He told me just go back to my car, and then he had me verify my identity. He said there was a scam going on that Dashers were involved in and they needed to make sure I wasn't involved. This is sounding like straight out of RuneScape. Cleveland didn't know it at the time, but the call was part of a sophisticated phishing scam that police claimed to be tracked back to 21-year-old David Smith. in which he is accused of stealing paychecks from more than 700 DoorDash employees. During the call, Cleveland said the man sent her a link and asked her to sign into her DoorDash account in order to verify her identity. Afterwards, she said he had told her that she wouldn't be able to access her account or earnings for about 4 days. Before hanging up with Cleveland, the man also told her that the company had a promo going on for their delivery people or dashers. Jesus, that's deplorable. What the fuck? Thanks to Resub Digital in the Prime. Aqua. In their investigation of Smith, Stamford police said they had found that he had enacted over 1,700 transactions linked to 700 different DoorDash accounts. People believe that means over 700 Dashers may have been affected by Smith's alleged scheme. Jesus. Wow. Well, goddamn. Thanks to Resub Dragon. And the Resub Cow. Took 700 to find out. Yeah, he got away with it for quite a long time. They did not catch on. What an asshole. Appreciate it, Digital. No, I'm not doing Crota's End. I can't stomach Destiny 2 right now. Ugh. Thoughts on Ahsoka? Haven't watched it yet. Haven't seen anything about it either, so I don't know if it's any good or not. What kind of apocalypse do you think is most likely to happen? Probably nuclear would be the most likely. Nuclear natural disaster. Yeah. I think nuclear is the most likely, though. Have you seen the clip of the medieval battle where the dude got hit in the back of the head with an axe? Are you talking about M1? Like the professional knight fighting? So you think a nuclear apocalypse ends humanity? I mean, if there is a nuclear apocalypse, probably. It'd be very hard to recover. Whew. Have you heard that Star Citizen has now exceeded 600 million in funding but is still in early access? It's been in early access for like a decade despite the $500 million. And it'll stay in early access for the next decade as well. It doesn't even seem like it's close. The game is promising, though. Should be. For $500 million and 10 years in development, it should be looking pretty good. Thanks, a prime spiffy. In 5 years, it'll be nearly out of access just to cause a stir. Yeah. That sounds about right. I don't think Star Citizen's a scam. I think it's just extremely ambitious for a team that got way too focused on trivial things. Thanks for Subsingo. I remember they had an update that was all about bedcloth physics or something, where they made your bed sheets really impressive in terms of how they respond to you getting up out of bed. It's like, what the fuck? Who cares? Are there any trailers for it? Star Citizen? You can play it right now. Like, it is a playable game. It's just not a complete game. And there's also ship prices in the game that are ridiculous. But yeah, like, you can play it. It's not, like, fake. It's just a $500 million alpha with no signs of ever leaving playtesting. You see Disney's CEOs personally offended the Writers Guild, didn't accept their latest deal? Yeah, I saw. And they have a spin-off already called Squadron 42. What is Squadron 42? Why would they have a spin-off when they haven't even completed the game? Or left early access? What? So this is its companion single-player spaceflight sim Squadron 42.
I saw you apply to the Flight Academy again.
I'm your new wingman, sir.
Why?
Forces, repeat, we are under attack.
There's no way people can be happy about that, right? Like, finish the game first. They seem pretty excited. It's a cool looking trailer, but they still haven't even delivered the game that this is supposed to be spinning off from.
Every one of you has proven yourself time and again. We will not lose the system. We will not fall back.
Wow. Thanks for your sub.
You got a point.
Calm.
Tally's on me. Let's say hi.
We will win. Because we have to.
Is that Henry Cavill? No. I saw Gary Oldman and, what's the name of that actor's name? This guy. The bald guy. He's been in a lot and I can't remember his name. But it looks like they have a pretty star-studded cast. They had Mark Hamill. This was Mark Hamill? I thought it was just someone that looked vaguely like him. Jesus. There's Risa Brady. Announced in 2012, by the way. Squadron 42 was announced in 2012. Jesus. Yeah, it was part of their Kickstarter. Christ. Yeah, I know the videos from 2018. I saw that. Thanks, resub, Shauna. I kickstarted that game. I regret it. Why? What do you mean? You've got so much for your money now. Look at all the things you can do with it. Oh, no one brought this up, but someone mentioned the Cowboy Bebop new anime with the John Wick team. You know what I've been watching recently? This show is like really good. So this is like a Chinese anime, and it's great. This show goes so hard. And there's another upcoming Chinese anime I forgot the name of, but it's making me really excited. China's going hard on animation. Like, this is super unique. It's kind of using like a tired trope of time travel, but they give it a complete twist, like a complete makeover on the time travel rules in the universe, and it works really well. So, highly recommend this show. I've been enjoying it. It's also really well animated too, which was surprising because I hadn't heard about it, so I didn't think it'd be a big budget, but it's really well animated. These are some Rumble, Legion, and Platinum. Season 2 is one of the best fight scenes I've seen in animation, no lie. I'm not up to Season 2 yet, so can't say. But like, I just finished, I'm only on episode 6, so I'm like halfway through Season 1. But I just finished the martial arts one, where the guy has to keep climbing the millions of stairs in order to get to the martial arts master in order to beat him in a match to marry his daughter. Great story. Like, it's a self-contained story. The fight there was like really good looking. And then the episode before that with the basketball game was really well done too. And the show is so sad. It's a show that is very unapologetically sad, but then in the next episode it'll be like extremely uplifting. So just a really beautiful show so far. Thanks, Resub Isaac. I've been really enjoying it. The ending song of Link Click Season 1 slaps so hard. Yeah, the music is also really good. Is it this one? Is this the main track? No, this is the intro. Here, actually, maybe I can just do the basketball scene at the very end here. No, actually, it's kind of spoilery. But yeah, the ending song is really good. Yeah, I'm watching Bleach. 1,000-Year Blood War is good. Is the resub sassy? Did you know North Korea has its own animation studio? It's called Sec Studio, known for classics like Squirrel and Hedgehog and Clever Raccoon Dog. Sec Studio. Let's see. Let's take a peek. Imagine it's amazing. Let's see how the North Korean anime goes. This looks extremely old, but knowing North Korea, this could have come out in like 2019. This is looking pretty cool. Let's get to the action. Is this a shonen or what? Oh my god, they have guns. And an English dub.
I don't want to! Let's find chamomile right away. Wake up, chamomile! Wake up!
What's going on?
Sorry to wake you,
Huh?
but it's the weasels. They're taking away the chickens.
You're saying the weasels are here?
That's right, and I'm afraid they are going to attack us next.
This is pretty cool.
goodness.
North Korea's really got it figured
Right
out.
away.
So do they go to war with them?
Your eye, Angle.
I just want to see a fight scene.
Hedgehogs will defend our. We found girls by my. The weasels are.
Oh, Jesus.
The soldiers are destroying everything. I need to do something quickly.
Starting place. You hear me?
Fire command, sir.
Do they ever actually fight each other or what? Oh, here we go.
That way.
That's the extent of its action.
See for yourself, Gosling. Right away.
One shot.
I'm totally fine. Whoa! Oh! Oh!
So when did this come out?
Don't worry, chamomile. I'll take you to our headquarters.
I'm imagining probably like the 60s or so. I think it's a Prime. Calavera.
At the weasels.
1977.
Preoccupied.
Lines.
And they haven't released anything since. North Korea said, you know what? This was good enough. Oh, it came out. Oh, I see. Okay. This takes half the country's budget. Yeah, but it was worth it. It was a cool little production, I guess, from the 30 seconds I watched. Thanks, Potential. Glad you like Plague Seeker. Yeah, Armored Core 6 has been great so far. I've been really enjoying it. Do you know the conspiracy theory that North Korea is actually an underground paradise and they fool us with a fake dystopia on the surface? I doubt anyone actually believes that, but a cute idea. Did you watch the Lightfall reveal? Yeah, you're way behind. Thanks for the Prime, Diago. No, not today, Goblin. We got TennoCon going on today. So I'm gonna be watching that here in just a little bit. Till then, shooting the shit, going over the wacky stuff. Have you seen North Korea's extreme martial arts shows? North Korea has extreme martial arts. North Korean soldiers perform extreme martial arts shows. Video contains extreme... Warning! Video contains extreme martial arts performances from the start. Well, how extreme is it? Is it like tossed? Like, what do? They disembowel each other or something? Like, I'm even getting a warning that the martial arts might be a little too extreme for me. I see.
조선인민군 군인의 힘과 지상, 혈기와 용맹이 어떤 것인지 만천하에 떨치는 일당백 전투원들입니다.
Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. What was that one? Oh. I was gonna say, I can break bottles easily. This is cool. It's like an America's Got Talent kind of thing, but not America. And they're loving it. They're having so much fun. Is your sub Tink and Android and Yard and Gabbing? Cool. Wait, what the fuck is this? Alright, this guy's the best one. I like that. I don't feel like doing a jumping kick, just let me headbutt it. You got it. What are they hitting him with? PVC pipe? Oh man, he's really letting loose. Have they just really not stopped clapping that entire time? They were getting a workout in themselves. That martial arts was pretty extreme. Oh, it was bamboo. Gotcha. Definitely not doing the one chip this year. Thanks for resub, Anya. Yep, we will be watching TennoCon. They looked so proud. I mean, yeah, they trained for it. Of course they're going to be proud. And it's not like it's an easy thing to do. Thanks, Resub Neon. I remember when I was doing martial arts when I was a young man, I was super happy to break through the green board, which was like a level 2 board. Main event of TennoCon starts at 4 p.m. Okay, I thought so. I thought it was mainly just the opening stuff at the moment. Which is still cool, but Matt and I are going to watch like the main. I'm also going to hop in Warframe a little before then because I bet they have some kind of in-game crossover like last year. How's the MWL looking? Good, very good. New episode should be up in the next couple days. Thanks for resub, Chasey. You see Germa's talking about soft retiring? Yeah, I've seen. I saw. No matter what Germa does, though, it's going to be amazing. So even if it's not, like, active streaming, if it's mainly events, I think it'll still end up being incredible content. Germa puts on amazing shows. Goddamn right he does. Why would he stop streaming? Does he hate money? I mean, if it's not making him happy, why would he keep doing it? At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. Do I play Warframe? I'm MR20. I go through periods of like a really intense grind for a while, and then usually do something else like on a different grind and then come back. So like the reason I stopped grinding like 6 months ago is because I wanted to finish maxing on RuneScape. Now I've maxed on RuneScape, so now it's back in grind. He's a bit still in. Maybe we'll see. Grindel Prime is coming. Ooh. Very nice. I still have to finish building all the other primes I have. Thanks to resub Zed. Resub Cloud. Roger. Have you seen the Luffy actor meeting Oda video? I saw on Twitter people were talking about it. I haven't watched it though. It was wholesome. That's good. I imagine Oda's like a super great guy. When you reach that level of success, I just can't imagine you just being an asshole to a fan. And not only a fan, the guy who's going to be like trying to capture your pride and joy. People really hyping up anything now. I mean, to be fair, even if you're not a One Piece fan, this is Netflix's biggest, most expensive show they've ever made. So, even if you don't like One Piece, there's still going to be a lot of hype around it just because of the cost per episode on this. How much is it per episode? Let me double check, because I don't want to get it wrong. But it's a lot. It is 18 million per episode. Yep, 18 million per episode. That's not real. Oh no, I believe that. They built all of these ships. It's not CGI. So all of these ships they have, obviously it's CGI enhanced, but all of the ships are real sets. They built these. I absolutely believe 18 million per episode. I don't believe that for a second. You don't believe they built it? They have an entire video going through the construction of the ships. Like, no, they really did. I'm usually very skeptical on show budget numbers as well. This one, nope, that's probably right on the money. And they're real ships too. Like, here, where is it? It's kind of old now. But they go through some of the ships, like they actually work as ships as I understand it. Where the fuck is the old one with the ships? Oh, here.
Hello, everyone! We places from the person. Incredible. And it's been so rewarding to see. Because of the level of detail and attention that goes into all of these sets,
I did play Dark
take
Sector
a good amount
long
of
time
time.
ago.
I mean, right now
Used to
we're
hunt for
building
glitches in it.
Arlong's map room, and it's already been a couple of weeks, but it's a big build because it's a really important location. A lot of drama goes.
So yeah, it's a lot of practical effects. So 18 million per episode, 100% believe it. Thanks to give subs, Alexander. Not sure if it's functional. I mean, you're not going to be able to take it across the world or anything, but they do work as ships. At least as I understand it.
Experience and a privilege, and we can't wait to share.
Like, they do function minimally as ships. Thanks to resub, Alex. As I understand it. Thanks to the Prime Flock. And the resub Hannah. Well, not just float, like, I think they can move too. Doubt they sail. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna get you around the world or anything, but they do move. Might not be this video, but there's another one. Like one of the smaller ships they do have going around. Of course, it's not like it's sailing or anything, but it does move. This is the resub mark and the prime Fallen and Usher. Can't believe you're not watching TennoCon. Brother, I am. What do you mean? Matt and I are just going to watch main event, though. So right now it's all of the art and cosplay and everything, which is cool. But what we want to watch is the main event. So I will be, don't worry. Yeah, Starfield's right around the corner, apparently. I thought it was much further out, but I guess not. Cautiously optimistic, but we'll see. You see Chris Chan's court case was dismissed. Is that real? I didn't look into it, but I couldn't imagine that being real. How would it just get dismissed? There was an overwhelming amount of evidence in that case. Right now there's only two sources. One of them's Sports Kita, which I don't know if that's reputable, and the other one's Fandom Wire. Actually, nope, Fandom Wire is not reporting that. It's just Sports Kita. No, Chris Chan out on bond happened a while ago. This new one is about charges being dropped. And I've only seen it on Twitter. Nothing else. Here, it all stems from a single Reddit post, apparently. Reddit user MemeDaddy69XXX took to r Chris Chan Sonichu Reddit forum and attached a legal document which showed Virginia court case information. In the same, it was revealed that during a pretrial hearing that took place on August 8th, it was confirmed that Chan's case will be dismissed. Ooh. Hold on, is that gonna be like toss or something? Let me see. Oh, no, it's just the case file. Okay. Twitter user Undefined Gamer took to social networking site and noted that the 41-year-old will also not be registered as a sex offender. So all of this is from Redditors and Twitter users. But they do have this, which, I mean, I imagine you can fake, but it feels like that'd be a weird thing to bother with. The prosecutor / state of Virginia drops the charges on the condition that Chris be institutionalized to a certain degree and be kept away from Barbara. The Reddit user also added that it was possible the charges against Chris Chan were dropped considering the immense trauma and potential harassment the jury would have to experience if the trial was to take place. What? What? There's no way that's a real thing. Now, this case has to be dropped because the jury is going to experience trauma. You mean in like every case ever? With murder, rapists, pedophiles, and shit. This is so fucking fake. There's no way. That is absolutely not a real thing. So yeah, that makes sense why there's only one outlet reporting on this. I don't believe it, but I guess we'll see. I thought it meant that the internet would harass the jurors, but even then, that's not a real thing, because you could make that same argument for every case with a public figure. It wouldn't work. This is 100% just a fucking meme. So, I'll keep my eye on it, but it doesn't seem real. This seems all baloney. Have you seen the GeoGuessr World Cup? No. I didn't know that was going on. Judge saw the Chris Chan documentary. I wonder if they're actually going to go through all of the internet archives for the case. They probably have to, right? Because it could be pertinent. They'd probably need to scrub through all of that. That'll be a wild, a wild rabbit hole for them. That's a feature-length film? No, that's much more than a feature-length film. The Chris Chan archives probably total in excess of like 50, 60 hours worth, I would say. There's an entire series that's on like part 67 or something. Thanks, resub MRP. TennoCon main event starts at 4. Yep, played Armored Core 6 last night. We got like 3 hours in, killed the first boss. It was fun. I've been enjoying it. It's on part 78. Jesus. Thanks for some Cat and Woody. You playing it tonight? I might play it again tonight. We'll see. I do have some plans later on this evening, so it depends on how late those go. But if not tonight, then probably tomorrow. If you look at the case number online, you can see it on the Virginia Judiciary website. Okay, I'll do that then. Hold on, let me see it. Let's see. So, what? It is here. It has no indication on why it was dismissed, though. But yeah, here. This is on the... Assuming this is the correct place, I'm assuming this is right, the Virginia Judiciary. I'm pretty sure this is right. It does say that it's dismissed. The most recent on the 8th. But it doesn't say why or anything. Or if it means the entire case is thrown out, maybe a component? That doesn't make any sense. So the speculation that it's because jurors would be traumatized, I think, is an absolute load of barnacles. Appreciate that, Blood, and thanks to the resub Devil and Hex. Maybe it's the institutionalized claim? I don't know. The can opener bridge? Yeah, it's the 11'8" bridge, right? Because I don't know how they just dismiss a felony out of nowhere without anything else coming out. It's been 2 weeks. So I feel like there'd be more info on it. Right? But there's not. Huh. Weird that they put incest with own child. That is a weird thing to say. Because it was the opposite. Own child raped the mom. Apparently there was no other way to label it in their system. So then, but then what does it mean? Like, is the case fully dismissed? Like, they're no longer going to charge Chris Chan with anything, or what? It's so they can refile. We're all just guessing. I can say with a high level of confidence, this theory is not accurate, though. They were dropped because of immense trauma and harassment the jury would have experienced. Jurors are not publicly facing, and they would not just cancel a case because they could get harassed. That would legitimately rule out ever getting a celebrity thrown in jail. Because no jury would be able to take it because they'd get harassed. Like, that's nothing. That's completely wrong. This is absolutely not true. But it does seem like it is dismissed for something. It's the prime raz. I guess we'll see. Very interesting nonetheless. Thanks, Devil and Butter. You hear about the guy who leaked 40 minutes worth of gameplay for Starfield and then got arrested for stealing multiple copies of the game? What a fucking idiot. Comes out in like 5 days. Now he's going to jail over leaking 5 days early? What a dummy. What an absolute dummy. Starfield leaker booked on felony charge after allegedly trying to sell stolen copies. The saga of the now infamous Starfield leaker ended up... I'd never even heard of this. So I don't know about Infamous. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Ended up with a 29-year-old man booked on a felony charge after allegedly trying to sell stolen copies of the game online prior to its September 1st release date. Roughly 4 days after he originally posted the first 45 minutes of Starfield online. The sheriff's office lists a felony for $2,500 to $10,000 worth of stolen property, a misdemeanor charge for $1,000 or less, and a misdemeanor charge for possession of marijuana. Harris could not immediately be reached for comment. That sounds about right. The leak of the highly anticipated open world sci-fi RPG went viral on August 22nd, with grainy cell phone footage getting re-uploaded across social media sites. Todd, no offense, that's a good game, he said, referencing Starfield. They were saying I play like a beginner because I'm not a game expert. I was just trying something out. That's a good game, y'all. Don't want to miss it. What a terrible, stupid idea. Thanks to the Resub Toxic and the Prime Alex. Alright, I gotta take a piss though real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Back. Thanks for 2 gift subs, Kabibbles. And thanks to resub Kamikaze. In milligram. TinnoCon. Main event's coming up here in a little bit. Thanks to resub C. What's my game of the year so far? Probably Tears of the Kingdom. Thanks to resub DeRay. Why were you at a college library? Filming the Moist Wrestling League. We were doing a little special. How did you know about that? We haven't released the episode yet. TikTok. It's on TikTok. Wait, what part of it? What do I search to find it? Oh, leaked? Oh, no, that's not a big deal at all. In fact, I mean, that's great. That's a great promo for the MWL. Though that's only a piece of the episode. Is it just this video with me standing at a library with a bunch of wrestlers? That's pretty cool. Damn, they didn't even get any of the action. That would have been a great time for a promo. That was the only library that would let us break a few things and get a little wacky. I will tell you, in the wrestling episode, we had a bit of a blooper that's unfortunately going to be in the final cut. We had breakaway bookshelves. And for one of the stunts they did, it didn't break. But one of the wrestlers' arms basically did. So you'll see when he hits it, his arm swells and bruises immediately. He didn't actually break his arm, but it was extraordinarily painful. We felt so fucking bad. We had an entire prop department make that, but he hit it at the worst possible angle, and it just did not give. I felt fucking awful. But he thought it was great. We were far more concerned and worried than he was. He thought it was fantastic. But I felt terrible because we take a lot of precautions to make sure no one actually gets hurt. And that was just a freak accident, unfortunately. Have you seen the Persona 3 Reload trailers? I haven't seen the trailers. But I know it's coming. No, I seen the Killing Floor 3 trailer? Yeah, of course I did. I watched Gamescom. Looked good. I didn't play much of Killing Floor 2 though, so. I did play a lot of Killing Floor 1. That was the whole reason I downloaded Steam, actually. Killing Floor is what made me get Steam. And Killing Floor 1 is so janky? Well, yeah, but for its time, it was super innovative. I just didn't really get into Killing Floor 2 or anything. You gonna watch the VCT Grand Final today? Yeah, I'm not gonna stream it though, but I will be watching. Assuming it comes on at a time where I'm not actively watching TennoCon, because I don't want to miss TennoCon. I don't know when the grand final starts. There's the Bits Multi. It's at 3? Oh, then no, I'll probably just watch the VOD then. What's your favorite TV series of all time? Breaking Bad. Thanks for resub, Donatello. Thanks for resub, Klibix. Have I seen The Sopranos? No, I never actually watched The Sopranos. Would you want a Bugatti? Why are you trying to get rid of yours? I'm not really a car guy. If you gave me your Bugatti, I'd just turn around and sell it. There's a resub chain. Why sell it? Does it take too much space? I'd never use it. I would never drive a supercar. Whereas if I sell it, I can immediately use that at least on esports. Bugattis are super expensive. That would be great for esports. Cover some of that cost for a little bit. How about 2 Bugattis? Would you keep one? Sell them both. That's even better. I don't know how expensive they are, but 2 Bugattis might be able to pay for the esports squad for like 8 months. That'd be great. Bugattis are about 2 mil. Bugattis are about 2 million each. What? I thought they were like 500K or something. I thought they were in the hundreds of thousands, not the millions. What? Wait. How much are Bugattis? Here, cheapest Bugatti. Oh my god, the cheapest Bugatti is a Veyron at 2 million. 1.9 million. What the fuck? Oh, no, that would be huge. If I had 2 Bugattis, selling those 2, that would cover the entire esports org for like... I'm not sure. I think it'd be like a year and a half, 2 years-ish. In that ballpark. If it stays the current path. That'd be huge. That'd be very helpful. Where's the guy selling his Bugatti? I don't know. he was here a second ago. Well, I'm also just assuming that's what he was talking about because he asked if I would ever want one. So it just sounds like he had a Bugatti that he wanted to get rid of. There's a resub wiggle. He's a prime killer. You could get one wrapped in Moist Esports livery for promotion. I feel like car wraps are the worst advertising you can do. I've never once seen a car wrap that's advertising something and I'm like, damn, that's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. It's usually like, damn, fucking cringe. Loser. Idiot. The video of the crazy lady ramping off that tow truck is everywhere right now. Well, she didn't do it on purpose. And that video is like 3 months old. Waifu cars are all the rage. I don't know if you're memeing or not, but I've actually seen 3 waifu cars in the last year or so. Which is more than I'd ever seen in my entire life. We are devolving. They do seem to be getting more popular. I actually saw a League of Legends rap recently. Ugh. The thing is, I think raps can look cool, but why would you choose waifus? It just doesn't make any sense to me. People that like girls. Yeah. When I think of a guy that likes girls, I'm immediately thinking of a guy who wraps his car in anime waifus. I'm like, damn, this guy fucks. Thanks to resub Zaki. I saw a guy who had all VTubers for his rap. Went kind of hard, not gonna lie. I'd have to see it. But I just feel like if you're rapping on anything, it should be something, I don't know, kind of like not super specific. If that makes sense. Like, I would never rap based on a property. I just make like a general cool rap. Like this one that looks like Tron. Like, that's just cool. As opposed to it being specific to a property or franchise. These are tier 1 guns. The resub Witch King. And the Prime Freak. The resub Chapel. Do you think a waifu rap would lead to more break-in or less for the car? Good question. My heart wants to say less because of like a deterrent, but maybe they do it just out of spite. Like they'd probably key your car if they really hate anime. Wrap Godslap logo on your new Bugatti. I just wouldn't want to wrap Godslap or Plague Seeker on a car. I just think it makes people immediately around you be like, damn, what a fucking loser. Like, I don't know. I just wouldn't want to do that. I think it could go hard, though. Those would go hard. That's the exception. Do I have a Tesla? No, I do not. I drive an SUV. Do you think Spider-Man 2 has a chance at Game of the Year? It does. It's just going to have to really overperform. Like, it's going to have to be extraordinary to pull it off. Thanks to the Prime Zaza. Do I have any interest in soccer? Not really. Like, I don't hate it or anything. You logging on for TinnoCon today? Yep. I am. How do you feel about Chinese theme style games popping off like crazy? Sekiro, Black Myth Wukong, Phantom Blade, new TMNT Last Ronin. What do you mean? You talking about like this setting? I think it's a great setting. But I mean that's not all Chinese style themes, but the ones you listed there. There's a few there that aren't. That's on Netflix show Riverdale. I think it's good bad. I think Riverdale was a very good bad show, but I dropped it at like season 2 or something. So I didn't even get deep, but season 1 was really fun bad. Thanks for resub Nicolas Cage. Didn't they end up having superpowers on that show? Kind of. I know they played like some role-playing game or something in the show's universe, and they had like special abilities, so they ended up going into like sewers and shit and like reading minds or something. It got real wacky. Thanks, resub Yeet. They did get superpowers and reset the timeline with them. Oh. Thanks to resub Giraffe. Marksman. And the show just ended with all of them in a polyamorous relationship. Hype. Happy birthday, Explosive. I did finish Hollow Knight. The only thing I didn't finish is all the Pantheons, which I might do when Silksong is finally coming out, whenever it gets a real release date. Who's the greatest athlete ever in your opinion? Like greatest overall athletic talent? I'd say someone like a Bo Jackson, Michael Jordan. Even LeBron, I think, would be up in that conversation for sure. Like just a very versatile athlete. Probably Ronaldo. Ronaldo is very good. Messi's very good, but they're all in sports-specific things. I think the guy was asking like the greatest athlete in terms of like athletic ability. Bo Jackson, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, all very, very good at more than just their respective sports. So I think that's what he was asking, unless I misunderstood the question. Glad you're liking it, Dylan. Search Messi playing basketball. Does Messi get after it on the court a little bit? Let me see. Even if he does, you know, dabble a bit. The ones I listed played professionally in other categories, in other sports as well, except LeBron. Though I think he could have gone at least moderately far in football. Where's Messi playing some ball? That's a horrible form. That's horrible form. Messi does not play basketball. Man's out here shooting free throws like I did in middle school. Thanks to the resub, Hoobie. I didn't know Steve Nash was a pro soccer player. I only know him for basketball. Thanks for your sub, Pierre. Ask him to join on Thursdays. Hey, Messi's welcome to join our pickup games on Thursdays if he wants. He's not far away if he wants to play some ball. It's not like we're significantly better than him. I mean, at the end of the day, the ball does go in. It's interesting free throw form, but I mean, the ball's finding its way in. He's throwing it up like he's doing a floater, though. Thanks to the resub, Donnie. Messi's way more athletic than you all. Fucking obviously, but it's not like that's going to be able to win in basketball games by just being athletic. It's a team sport. And it requires a lot of, like, actual technique that takes a long time to learn and get good at. Messi's 6'2". Messi's 5'6". What the fuck? He is 5'6" like me. Unless he grew recently. Oh, 5'7". He's 5'7". Listed as 5'7". So he's not exactly built for basketball either. Which means he's going to have to work even harder on the court. There's a prime plays. The resub James. Resub Infectionary. Messi playing today here at the Red Bull Stadium. Tickets are normally $25 for this game. They're 300 plus. Yeah, I mean he's putting asses in seats, man. That's a crazy markup. That jumps a little high, but I'm not surprised that they're charging more. Look at Ronaldo's jump. Does he have a good vertical jump?
What we're going to get you to do is a test of lower body power. The higher you jump...
A very sensitive pressure sensor that measures takeoff force.
And the key thing is having his hands on his hips, correct?
We're going to try not to use the arms as an extra counterbalance.
So that's why we do this, so that he can't use his arms as elevation. It's just about the...
Why not just have him do the actual normal
Ronaldo
combine vertical jump test? I don't need all the science behind it. I just want to know what his vertical jump is at like the combine.
What we
I guess this is all we got.
The average is surprising. Ronaldo jumps only 44 centimeters, barely average, with a force of just 1.5 times his body weight. Something's wrong.
So now, this is the thing, you don't jump like that in the game.
Yeah.
We have to make it relevant to football.
Of course, if you jump with 3 hands,
Yeah.
it's better. You jump more, then you're quite limited.
So can you also register that? If I get Ronaldo to jump, if he comes in and jumps up off 1 foot and lands...
We'll get the impact of the pressure as he hits the pressure plate.
Let's try that. Let's try that.
Dorian.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now the results are very different.
Yeah, obviously they will be.
Enables him to jump 78 centimeters, which is higher than the average NBA basketball player can jump. His takeoff force is almost 5 times his body weight, or 5 Gs, the same as an astronaut goes through at takeoff.
That is some fucking cap. What? No, it is not. I mean, that's a fine vertical jump for sure, but it's not higher than basketball players. I am curious on something though, hold on. Plus, they don't do the running leap at the combine, but I am curious. Let's see what the standing average vertical is for the 2023 NBA combine. Oh yeah, it's not even fucking close. Includes sinners. Yeah, but even still, just looking at the combine numbers. Watch the first short. Oh god damn. See, now that's a big jump right there. See, now that's pretty good. That's max momentum, still impressive. Yeah, even still, like that's still good though. Nothing on Vince Carter. No, it's still, I still 100% believe it. It's not close to most of the NBA athletes. At max momentum, like max jump, like I just saw this floating around on Twitter the other day. I think it's a really good example. And it's using someone that you're all going to know anyway. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter again. I think it's this one. No, it is not this one. Why can't I find it now? Search around Twitter for it. I hate the way Twitter has its fucking search feature. Show us your jump. Oh no, I can't jump at all anymore. I used to be very good. Thanks to Resub Drug and Sanch. But I stopped jumping when I got to college because I stopped playing basketball. So now my knees aren't used to it. I'm trying to get back to it. So I'm going to start doing box jumps and plyos again. Because I want to be able to jump high again. I don't know why I can't find that clip. It was so huge like 3 days ago. Knees over toes program should help you. I'm just going to do the simple stuff. Box jumps, plyos, the standard. I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm not trying to dunk. I just like to be able to get back to touching rim. Yep, TennoCon's going on today. We're going to be tuning in, hopping in. I never miss TennoCon. Bronny's heart problem gonna get fixed though. Apparently it's treatable. Yeah. The cardiac arrest was apparently caused by a congenital heart defect that went undetected. At least according to what I saw earlier. I didn't read into it too much, but that was from I believe, the James family. There's some Mocha and Cutie. Look up the DJ Khaled doing soccer bicycle kick. It's a meme I saw. It's not real. He didn't actually do it, but it is a good meme.
Till next time.
It's pretty cool. DJ Khaled is a specimen, though.
Right down the middle, let's score.
You already talked about the new LTT response. I have not seen Linus's response, but I've seen the response to his new response, and it seems very positive, so it looks like they're getting a handle on everything they've been called out for. But I haven't seen it yet, so. Thanks, Erisa Bunny. And Magpie. Look up the triple... What? Does the insane popularity of football/soccer not make you want to try to get into it? I mean, not really. I don't get into things just because they're insanely popular or anything. It's just soccer never really captured me. I played it when I was young. And I watch occasionally, but it's not like a very exciting sport to me. Like, it's still fun. Like, I don't dislike it. Just not something I go out of my way to watch. Thanks the resub, Drek. If someone came to the US and you'd have to recommend one restaurant, what would it be? As like a traditional American restaurant for them? I don't know. I have to really think about it. Thanks, Resub Crenshaw. Hooters. Yeah, tell them to go to Hooters. Isn't Hooters food garbage? Last time I ate there, I didn't hate it. It's been like 6 years. Probably not longer than that. Probably like closer to like 8 years. I just got like their wings. They were okay. Nothing special. They do curly fries though, which I remember being good. Hey, J-Mac. You don't go there for the food, brother. Yeah, I know that's not why most people go to Hooters. I've also never really understood that either. It's such a weird concept. Like, it's you're going there for looking at girls and eating mediocre food, but why? Like, it's so worthless. It's like, hey, I'm your waitress. Ooga! Okay, huge. That's great. Like, it's just such a weird idea. I don't get it. You get nothing out of it. Neuron activation. You could argue the same for going to a strip club. How though? When you go to a strip club, you are literally going there just to pay for lap dances and waste money looking at nude women. At Hooters, if you're going there just to look at women, you'll get kicked out. You have to like order mediocre food too. And it's significantly weirder just to go to Hooters to look at all the waitresses. Like, that's such a weird thing to do. A strip club has a purpose, it has a service, and you go there for it. At Hooters, the service is still the food. And the titties are naked. Now we're having an intellectual conversation. He is right. The titties are naked at strip clubs, and they're not at Hooters normally. It is such a, I don't know. I always found that to just be a weird business idea. Because it's still a restaurant at the end of the day, and you're a fucking weirdo if you're going there just to look at the girls endlessly for like hours at Hooters. That's some creepy shit. Like, the service they're serving is still mediocre food. Thanks to Resub Woody. You ever heard of Twin Peaks? I've definitely heard of it. I've never gone to it, though. It's a restaurant, right? Yeah, it's a restaurant. There's so many Hooters knockoffs. The only other one that I ever hear talked about is Twin Peaks. So I don't know how many knockoffs of Hooters there are. Oh, actually, that's not true. There's one nearby Raymond James Stadium here. It's called Wing House, I think. Yeah, Wing House. It has legitimately the worst food I've ever eaten in my life. I gave that place like 3 chances because it was close to my university. And they actually, I made a whole video about this. They serve literal dumpster trash for their chicken. Oh, Tilted Kilt I've heard of, yeah. I've never eaten something quite as revolting as Wing House wings. Thanks, a resub main. There was a male-themed Hooters called Roosters. How'd that go? Thanks, a resub, Hiochu. There's a seafood restaurant that's kind of a joke off of Hooters called Cooters. I have a shirt from there. I don't remember if they were a restaurant or not, though. But it's called Cooters. No, it doesn't look like it. It seems like it's just a normal seafood spot. The McDonald's in my city, the meat is a strange green color. Hype. Like a tier 1 pagan. They're selling the pretty patties. No, you're getting a good deal, honestly. What are the big plans today? Mainly just TennoCon. It's TennoCon day. Main event starts at 4, so I'll probably hop in game at like 3:30 or something. You see that 19-year-old Mackenzie Shrilla got the life sentence for the crash on Inside Edition. Yeah, we talked about her. She's the one that was going 100 miles per hour and crashed into the wall because she wanted to kill her boyfriend. Oh yeah, she killed 2 people with that. She somehow survived, but she did kill 2 people. Oh, she got sentenced like a week ago. It's gonna be going way back. Is there a resub waffle? She got a life sentence for it. Didn't she tweet out saying she was built different and no drugs can affect her? I didn't see that. Mackenzie Shrilla bragged about drug usage on TikTok before killing boyfriend in a 100-mile-per-hour crash. I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die. It's a TikTok. I don't know about tweets. What was she indicted with? Murder. It was a premeditated murder. Four counts of murder. How can people live with themselves after that? Evil. Evil people exist. That's how. Things are resub porn. We were filming a wrestling event, Moody. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There's a tier 1 zillion. Yeah, I saw the new Jujutsu Kaisen trailer. How do you barely get 15 to life for 2 counts of first degree? I mean, it's still a life sentence. I don't think she's going to be getting out or anything. Thanks to 2 gift subs, Pagan. What do you mean? This isn't an... Oh. I thought it was still the hippo video. You can play the new Little Nightmares? Yep. I like Little Nightmares 1 and 2, so of course I'll play the new one. What's my opinion on sledgehammers? I mean, they're pretty cool, I guess. I don't have strong feelings on them. I mean, kind of nice. They feel very masculine. Like, you just feel strong when you use a sledgehammer. You see the Nicki Minaj costume they introduced? The Call of Duty skin. Yeah. They're really getting into doing celebrity skins. Her voice lines were so good. I haven't heard her voice lines. I saw some people on Twitter were talking about like the model being pretty interesting because it like they gave her a really big ass, like more so than any other character in the game, which means they took a special precaution in order to do that.
Y'all are fucking
Got
gay.
his
Come on now.
ass.
What the hell is that?
What?
I mean, y'all are really just gonna sit here? They're like right on my
Well,
belly.
yes,
Just
I
fucking
got
sitting
his
here.
ass. Look
Look
behind
at y'all.
you.
Y'all wasted money on
Look
that?
behind
I mean, come
you.
on now.
Where are the voice lines? I thought that was going to be voice line spamming. Oh, here we go.
The last one is wild.
I'll handle the stick. Come here, let Nikki fix you all up. Check your fire, don't you know who I am? Buy me back, boo. Yo, you can get with this or you can die alone. It's up to you. I'm the alpha, the omega, and everything in between. They got my ass, I'm down. Time to tell this bad bitch where your squad's at. Wax that sniper. Let's show these bitches how it's done.
Wow.
That's one of my fans, don't shoot. You got that Nicki Minaj cheat code. Throw a grenade. Throw it back, baby. Visual on a boss bitch.
What the
Fuck,
fuck?
it's gonna blow. Follow the queen. Give me that big gun. You a baddie. Trust me, you want this bad bitch on your side. 718, sit your ass down. Ain't got no time for haters. You dead, bitch. Yeah, you know the queen
This
got
is
your
pretty
back. Let
cool.
me drive, boo. Man, I ain't got no time for that shit. Need some cash money, baby. On me. Party's over. Queen of Raps all fixed up. Something fishy over there. Sometimes you gotta be beauty.
This is
in the
cool.
beast. Thanks, boo. I need an FRE AK-47. Making you part of the Bob Squad for that. Not today, motherfucker. Oh, shit. No one treats my fans like that. I just finished that stupid ass.
Wow. Well, she sounded like she was having fun. Cool. Very awesome. That's the future of Call of Duty, baby. We need DJ Khaled skin in the game. DJ Khaled did a Fortnite thing a while back, not as a skin, but as a promotional. I don't think he'd be able to do it. Like, they'd ask him to record the lines, and I just don't think he could. Like, he is the antithesis of a gamer. They could definitely do the skin. Like, a DJ Khaled skin would go so hard, and they could even have, like, his really good dance moves. All that. But as for voice lines, he couldn't do it. The bicycle kick would be pretty cool. See, Subway got bought out by Arby's parent company. Well, they haven't been bought out yet, right? It's just they're trying to buy them. I didn't think it was finalized. My favorite Mortal Kombat character? Probably Ermac. What obscure celebrity would you want to have a skin in the game? John Goodman. He's not an obscure celebrity. I just really like John Goodman's work, and I think he has some really cool lines you could choose that they could choose from. So you playing Warframe the other night? Could one progress decently without paying for anything? Yeah, I'm gonna play Warframe again here in a minute too. I'm gonna try and get into. I think they're doing something TennoCon in game, so I'm gonna be doing that in a little bit. And yeah, it's not pay to win. It's just pay to speed up the grind. Pay for convenience. Yeah, that's the right way of saying it. So instead of waiting for like a thing to finish at normal time, you can pay to speed up the time it takes for it to build it. But everything is easily accessible without paying a single penny. Thanks for resub, LCP. These are 5 use substacks. You can get platinum from trading too, never have to spend a penny. Yeah, it has a living market, so you can always get everything through plat. From just grinding. I'm not going back to fucking Fortnite. That game is beyond boring. The custom games are pretty cool though. They started putting some raids in them. Well, some creators did. And I think making a Fortnite custom game would be pretty cool since it's basically just the Unreal Engine. I think we could do something really cool with that. Let's give some. When are we doing Fortnite raid nights? Yeah, we should. I really want to hire like a team to make Fortnite raids. I think that'd be so fun. But we need like actually talented devs. Thanks to Resub Heck. But they're cool here, and if you haven't seen them, I'll show you. The capabilities of the Fortnite custom game client is really good. So it even has raid mechanics. They have classes too. Final Fantasy 14 raid. Yeah, it was inspired by Final Fantasy 14 raids. So there's definitely a lot of capacity for cool shit in Fortnite. It just takes talented devs to realize it, like this guy. He's a Prime Astaroth. Is the resub Twig? No, I'm not doing Crota's End. Hunter x Hunter's great, yeah. I think it's fantastic. Someone just proposed it to Tennokan. Oh, I just missed it then. Okay, here, you know what? We'll just do that now then. Let me go fill up my water real quick. I'll be right back. Thanks for Prime, Hank. Give me just 2 seconds.